Hello and welcome to my channel. This is gonna be pretty much like my first video that I'm gonna upload, and I wasn't quite sure what to do for this one. It's actually my third time filming it. The first two were on the same topic as each other, but this one is like more of a get to know me. Since it's my first video, I'm just googling some questions, so I don't know. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm literally on just a 200 questions to get to know someone. I'm not going to do all 200. That's way too much. So yeah, I'm just going to go down through a couple. What's your favorite drink? Sweet tea. Are you usually early or late? I could probably count on one hand the amount of times that I've been on time to my first period class. But it's weird because everywhere else that I go, I'm like 15 minutes early. Like, you send me literally anywhere else and I'm like always on time, always there before everyone else. But if you send me into my first period psychology class, I'm like, no. I typically don't leave until I should already be at the school, which I live like anywhere from 7 to 15 minutes away depending on traffic and how much I speed. But yeah, I'm always late to everything. What's your go-to band or artist when you can't decide on something to listen to? Right now, like today, I went back and forth between like Post Malone and Khalid like all day today. And that's just like all the songs that I have in my Apple Music by them. So I just went back and forth between Post and Khalid. And then I think on the way home, I just like shuffled a playlist of mine. I typically just shuffle playlists, like a random one if I can't figure out what to listen to. What would be your ideal way to spend the weekend? I would like a weekend where I can get a lot done but not be tired, like also have fun. I guess like maybe Friday night, like go out with friends. Saturday morning, wake up, pick up a little bit, run whatever errands I have to get done. Saturday night, go out again. Sunday, wake up, have brunch with like my parents, and then just kind of like veg for the rest of the day, pretty much, or like clean up a little bit. I don't know, just get whatever else, like homework or something I have done, and then just start the week the next day. What are you looking forward to in the coming months? Well, I'm currently a senior in high school, so I'm super excited about going prom dress shopping and like buying my dress and then going to prom and graduating. So that's what I'm super pumped about in the coming months. What is the most impressive thing you know how to do? I don't even know if this is really all that impressive or more so just surprising. I like used to baton twirl, and I still have my baton, and I tried it the other day and I can still do it. So I baton twirled for a little bit, and then I also did like aerial silks for a musical once, which those were so much fun. So I guess like I don't even know if that's all that impressive, but it's just kind of something surprising that people are like, okay. What do you spend the most time thinking about? I think I spend the most time thinking about the future, like just going to college and like going through nursing school, and then like whenever I'm an adult, I think about how my life is gonna go, you know, like if I'm gonna get married and, you know, when I'll have kids and everything, because I've already kind of decided that even if I don't get married to anybody, like I still want to have a baby somehow, like sperm donor that business or something. So I don't know, I guess just figuring out like if I'll ever get married. Think about that a lot. What stereotype you completely live up to? Okay, this is kind of a mix. Like, these are kind of two different stereotypes. So I grew up in a really southern town. I don't live in one now, but I grew up in a really small town. I used to have a really thick accent. I might still kind of have one now. I don't really know, but I definitely know it's tamed down. Whenever I came to live in the city, the first thing someone asked me whenever I introduced myself was, "You're from the country, aren't you?" because they could hear in my voice that I sounded a little bit hick. And then another stereotype is probably the blonde one. I'm not dumb. I'm really good at math. I'm really good at English. You know, like, I'm good at school, but geography, you can miss me on that geography business. Like, I'm not going to go into specifics because it's kind of embarrassing how bad I am at geography. Partially because it's been 3 years since I've had it, but even whenever I was going into that freshman year, I was still just terrible at it. So the blonde stereotype, like the dumb blonde, I guess. What would be some of the most annoying things about having yourself as a roommate? People say that I sleep talk, so that would be probably a big one. And I shed all the time. Like, I can't even tell you how much I shed. So I feel like walking around the house and just seeing like these blonde curls everywhere would get really old really fast. When people look at you, what do you think they see or think? Immediately, people just look at my hair. Like, that's the only thing that people, it's honestly one of the like things that I get complimented most on. Like, I'll just be walking down the hallway and people are like, your hair, and I'm like, yeah. But some people seem to think that I like wake up every morning and curl it, and I'm like, honey, no. Like, this is not, you can't get this from a curling iron or a wand or anything. Like, look at this one. She's looking so wonky today. And she's just sticking out like a sore thumb. Can't handle it. What's the best and worst thing about getting older? So the best thing is that you have more freedoms. Like, even if not from your parents, like literally from the government. Like, I can vote now and I can buy a lottery ticket and get a tattoo or whatever. But, the worst part about it, I guess, is just the fact that, like, I have to get my stuff together really fast and just grow up super quickly so I can take care of myself. That's scary to me. What animal would be cutest if scaled down to the size of a cat? I feel like a really tiny elephant would be, like, precious. Because even the baby elephants are ginormous, and I feel like they hurt, like, if they climb on you, but if it's the size of a cat, then it can't hurt that bad. What weird food combinations do you really enjoy? So, I don't even think they do this anymore, but whenever I was a kid, McDonald's had the chicken nuggets, like the Happy Meals, but you could get apple slices with caramel dip. I don't think they do the caramel dip anymore, but I would take my chicken nuggets and dip it in the caramel sauce, and it was so good. But like, I'm very specific, like it has to be the McDonald's caramel sauce. Like, if it's any other kind, it's not the same. Where do you get most of the decorations for your home? I'm just gonna go for my room because I don't decorate my home. My mom buys them and then I put them up. So behind me, I have like a little circular thing. That was a gift from my sister from Etsy. And then these two little flower things right here, those are from Hobby Lobby. I've got like some fairy lights over here that are from Target. This comforter is from Target. That blanket's from Target. A lot of it's from either Target or Hobby Lobby. What celebrity do you think is the most down to earth? Hands down, Post Malone. Like, he is so sweet, and I don't even know. Like, he just looks so precious, and like, just hearing his interviews and stuff like that, I don't know. He seems like a really cool dude and someone who's not like, oh yeah, I'm super famous. He's just doing something that he likes to do and making money off of it. And so, I don't know. He seems super cool. What's your cure for hiccups? So, I like to take a water bottle and I'll like bend over like I'm touching my toes kind of, and I'll hold the water bottle, and instead of like drinking from it, like most of the time you put it on your bottom lip to drink from it, you put it on your top lip. But since you're upside down, there's something that goes on that, like, if you chug it for long enough, then your hiccups will stop. I think my dad taught me that. You can do it with a cup too. It's a little harder with a cup, but it works. Do you think that aliens exist? Absolutely. You can't tell me that there's like an entire galaxy like outside of our galaxy, and just like you can't tell me that there's all this stuff around us and that there's not some other form of life. What was the most unsettling film you've seen? So my friend Kaylee and I, we have like this ongoing thing, I guess, where every time we hang out, we watch a Netflix movie, but before, and like not even one made by Netflix, but like a movie on Netflix. And what we do is we just pick a random letter from the alphabet, we type it into the search bar, and we look for like the worst movie possible. And we found this movie called H, and it was so freaking confusing. Like, it was about everything and nothing all at the same time. Like there was like this fake baby that looked real that this lady was like, oh, it's my kid. And then there was like a horse and a lady named Helen, and it was a bunch of stuff with like the letter H, but none of it made sense. None of it came together. And in the end, I'm pretty sure that like everybody died. And I still don't know what that movie was about. That's probably the scariest thing like ever to me. What's the funniest joke you know by heart? So this one never makes anyone else laugh, but I think it's so funny. Like, it's my favorite one. Okay. What is Mozart doing right now? Decomposing. Get it? Because he was like a composer, and so he's still composing, but he's decomposing. It's bad, but it's so funny, and it's my favorite one. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all come back. Next time I'll have something a little bit more planned out, I guess. Maybe with an actual topic other than just me. So, catch you later.